This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Hokies. A crucial pick six.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And the pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Warren. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The ball is caught. Finding space at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Warren. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield with the left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Okay, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Second down after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
The pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw. It's Warren. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Trojans come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. The receiver grabs it. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The fastball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Grab behind the line. It's Watts. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, He's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back the last possession. A pick on the very first play. Quick throw to the left. That is broken up and incomplete.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
It's a deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to
bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on third in such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Goes deep off his back foot. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hokies.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Back to pass. It's Warren. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. The offense has it and still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate to get a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's hit as he throws it. He's got it in the open. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. And I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
The receiver makes the catch. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further.
That keeps the score. Virginia Tech, 35.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 12, Celtic kick it away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Little. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance, try to get that touchdown.
4th and goal for the team, and this defense come up with a huge stop. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Quick throw to the left side. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's another deep shot. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Takes the handoff. It's Little. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Strong game by this quarterback. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Automatic on the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd down now after the sack. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution to come up with Simmons. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up in front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Inside the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here we go.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now, 4th down.
And the Trojans will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. There's contact on the throw, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So now on comes the field goal unit. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just a minor blip. What's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped it on the final play. Somehow that's a fitting ending for this offense. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.